Good morning, actually. Is it good morning still? I'm not sure. It's about like 11, 12 o'clock-ish. Yeah, I'm recording the video a little later than usual. I was just spending some time outside. It's a beautiful day here in the lovely state of New York. This deck is not very beautiful. It's full of, avatar horrors, and oh god, look at these people. So that's the theme of the deck. These cards have a ability called Impending, where I can pay a lower mana cost, and then they'll actually come into play as a creatures 4 turns later. But they're enchantment creatures, or just enchantments for the time being for those first 4 turns. So it's essentially half like an enchantment deck, like my white green enchantment deck that I had a couple months ago. Like Sanctum Weaver is a huge turn 2, needs to be out. Um, Obviously a couple copies of Scythus, Harvest Hand, drawing cards. So what I'll do, like for instance, let's say turn 2, I'll play an Overlord of the Bailmark, so impending 5. So when I play it, it has 5 counters on it. They're called time counters, I believe they're called. So now I have 4 copies of a card called Render Inert. 3 drop, remove up to 5 counters from target permanent. So I could just take those counters off. Or even later game, I could just play the creature for what it is. And I have a card. Bramble Familiar is another great part of the deck, mainly for the fetch quest part. Mill 7 cards, then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. So that gets around the time counters, by the way. It'll come into play as a creature. It won't come in as a um, it won't come in as an enchantment. It'll come in as an enchantment creature, if that makes any sense. Obviously, the regular distribution of lands, the paid lands, and then just the forest, swamp, that sort of thing. I do have 2 copies of Reliquary Tower in this deck because there's been times where I'm just drawing crazy amounts of cards and I don't want to discard them. And whenever that happens, I'm just like, okay, 2 copies of Reliquary Tower. I can't believe this card is an uncommon. I honestly don't think it should be. What else is there in this deck? A couple of copies of Gaia's Blessing, especially with the Bramble Familiar. When I'm like searching through the deck and everything, this will just cycle everything back into it. Um, oh yeah, these I forgot to mention these cards' passive abilities. I'm not sure if you were reading them while I was showing them. So this one has whenever this permanent enters or attacks, create 2 insect creature tokens with flying. The blue one, whenever this permanent enters or attacks, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Okay, pretty good. Overlord of the Bailmark is similar to the Bramble Familiar, which is interesting. It says, mill 4 cards, then I may return a non-avatar card or a Planeswalker, which we don't have in the deck, from my graveyard to my hand. That usually winds up being I don't know, whatever is just in there. I mean, I also have copies of Nyxborn Hydra because this could be played by itself as an enchantment creature, or I could bestow it onto something else. Yeah, so let's say done. And enough of my rambling. I want to hear about you. uh, Historic play. Yeah, okay. Okay, I still have my coffee here, even though it is, let's see, my phone here. 11:43. This is my second cup, actually. We're going out to New Jersey later today, in a couple hours, actually. So I figured, you know what? I was originally going to wait and make this video tomorrow morning when I wake up with my coffee. But I'm like, hey, you know what? I have a couple hours. I was sitting outside. It started to get kind of hot in the sun. The shade was starting to, move. So I'm like, yeah, let's just go and record the video now. We have a couple hours to kill. I don't know why I kept that hand, in all honesty. I usually don't like to keep it if there's a Gaia's Blessing. I mean, that's another bingo shot for this channel. Every time I just keep indiscriminately a hand that I probably shouldn't have. But it's okay. And by the way, you're probably wondering why I didn't play the Overlord of the Bailmark first. I'd rather play the Sanctum Weaver first, because that's an enchantment in and of itself. So right now it's just add 1 mana of any color. But now, are you serious? Another Gaia's Blessing? Really? Now I can play Overlord of the Bailmark. So now I have access to 3 mana. Okay, another Sanctum Weaver. And I think instead of playing the Dryad, because I don't have a second land to play, should I just ramp? Or should I be super aggressive and just do the Bailmark? I'm going to do the Bailmark. Just remove 5 time counters off it. Submit 5, and there we go. He's a creature. I'm glad I got to demonstrate that in the first game here. And I mean, even if I didn't have this card, eventually in 5 turns, this would have been a creature anyway, as after paying 2 mana. So, ooh. Chaos Wand. I don't have that many instants or sorceries in this deck, so I'm not sure what he's going to take. I'm not sure if it's going to help him. These are very specific to my deck, I would say. I'm going to play the Dryad here, so I can play the Temple Garden. I'm not going to pay the life. There's no real need. And we're just going to attack with the Overlord and see what we can sift through here. Nothing, man. Everything was the avatars. Yeah. Okay, we didn't get anything. But it is okay, 100%, because I am going to. You know what? I'm not sure if he has a sorcery, like a board wipe. Yeah, I'm just gonna say end turn. Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy is doing. I'm gonna give him a turn. The Chaos Wand. He's probably gonna pop here. I really want to see what his game plan is here. I've never seen anybody play this card either. Okay. Yeah, let's see what he gets. I mean, the time counter thing is. I think that's what he pulled. Oh, does he get to pick? No, yeah. That does absolutely nothing for him. He just wasted the Chaos Wand. Hi, kitty. Yeah, hi. Um, we just straight up play the Overlord. I think that's the play. We're gonna discard the Gaia's Blessing, obviously. That card does us no good in our hand. We're gonna play the land. Don't need to pay the life. I still don't want to play anything that's too aggressive in case he does have a board wipe. I'm not sure if he's realizing that his Chaos Wand is more or less useless. I also forgot to show this off. This card, Fear of Ridicule. Yeah, Fear of Ridicule. I think I've played against someone with this card before. And I still don't want to be too aggressive. Um, Enchantment creatures I control have menace, and whenever one of them deals a combat damage to a player, I get a random creature card from their library, and I get a copy of it. That's a token, but it's a 1/1. All right, this is another card I really wanted to, harp on. This is probably the linchpin that pulls everything together. It gives enchantment creatures death touch, lifelink, hexproof, and I can essentially skip the time counters by just having paying two. I think this is game. Did I do the math? Yeah, this is pretty much game. Um, let's discard Guy's Blessing. Here, I'm gonna move the chair out for you, Kitty, so you can sit with me. Okay. There's no real wrong answer here. Let's take the Bramble Familiar. Yeah, so what I can do is if I have one of these avatar creatures, I think I can actually demonstrate it here. No, I can't actually. But we're gonna play the fetch quest. And this is gonna go onto the battlefield. I'm gonna put it up the beanstalk. This is a fairly popular card. Playing lands. So now you see what I'm talking about. So yeah, target non-aura enchantment becomes a creature in addition to its other types. So that essentially skips the time counters. There we go. Okay, exile everything. Okay, Kitty. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but Kitty's like, because I was just outside, they probably missed me. Um, I say we just reset and do Sanctum Weaver. We'll do a Alcid of Life's Bounty. Don't have enough mana to play the Overlord, but we'll play the Fear of Ridicule, and we'll play the Bramble Familiar. Another cool thing that the Bramble Familiar has, the creature side of it, I could add a mana, just like an elf, like a Landwar elf kind of thing. And then I could tap two, discard a card, which is usually going to be the Gaia's Blessing, return this creature to its owner's hand. God damn it. Come on, dude. Are you seriously just going to play board wipes now? Like, have we really reached that stage of the game? Like, are you serious? Like, I don't want to, like, say that I've deserved this win. Are you serious? Like, this is just annoying. If I were playing somebody against this in paper, I would actually be annoyed. This goes on the battlefield. Let's do the Fear of Ridicule. At least it has menace. All we have to do is two freaking damage. Is he gonna play the Chaos Wand? He's gaining the life. That's probably smart of him. I don't know why he didn't do that earlier. Well, actually, no, it makes sense. Like, we can still win. We have 13 cards left in the deck. I think the move here is play Gaia's Blessing. Or... No, you know what? No, we're gonna bestow it. We're gonna go like that. We really have to play this aggressively. We're gonna get him down to 1 life. Okay. No need to pay the life. Yeah, because I have 7 cards in the graveyard, and every card... I only have 11 in the true deck right now. Hmm. Is that game? No. We still have 5 cards. And how is this game? I just did... Okay, this is a game. Good game. I want to say good game. Or not. Okay, I missed. Alright, I mean, you guys saw how the deck works. I really like this. I built this on like Monday or Tuesday, and I've been playing with it all week. I've been tinkering with it a little bit. Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping this. The only issue is we don't have a white land to play Scythus, but we definitely have green to play Sanctum Weaver. I think every card or every land in my deck that's not the Reliquary Tower has green. Oh, look at that. We earned it, boys. It was a hard fought victory. I didn't think we were going to make it out of that one. Oh yeah. I like this avatar here on the left. That's really cool. Do we keep? I'm leaning towards no. That's not a great hand. This is much better. And we get rid of the... I get rid of the Glissa. That was another card I didn't really explain. Like, there are no real filler cards in this deck. Like, everything is important. Like, there's no... Oh, I'll just throw that in. There is an ability on that card. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can pick one of 3 options. And the 3 options are either draw a card and lose 1 life. The second is destroy target enchantment, I believe. And the third is remove 3 counters from target permanent, which includes time counters. And I can just remove 3 counters off an enchantment from like any of the overlords. Fire is a victory. Nice. Okay. Um, doesn't matter how we play it, really. So we're not going to pay. Actually, no, we are going to pay the life. I'm going to play the Alcid of Life's Bounty and an Up the Beanstalk. We're going to draw a card. Okay. Um, I have Up to the Beanstalk in this deck because it says whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, draw a card. So even if I'm paying the impending cost, which is 2, that's still technically playing a card of 5 mana or more. So it still triggers and draws the card for me. That's why I have Up the Beanstalk. I think I have like 3 copies of it. And now that I'm like thinking about it a little more, maybe I should only have maybe I should only have like 3. I'm gonna go ahead and just use all the mana here. Oh, please don't counter it. I still draw the card, even if it counters it, by the way. Because it's whenever I cast a spell, not enters. I wonder if he's just burn? I mean, like, he's only played 1 card so far. Yeah, see, impending 4, so now it has 3 time counters on it. So now... Well, we still can't play the Zur, because I don't have any blue lands. Which is upsetting. But We're not going to pay the life. We're going to play a Sanctum Weaver, and we're going to play an Overlord, just like that. Another Alcid. Okay. We're going to pick... This goes to my hand. I'm going to pick the Fear of Ridicule. And we're just going to attack with the Flyers and hit him for 4. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I really do. Because next turn I could use... If I get a blue land... Actually, even if I don't get a blue land, I can use Sanctum Weaver for blue. For the Zur Eternal Schemer, and then pay 2 to bring one of these, or if I have enough mana both. Please don't kill the Sanctum Weaver. Okay. Why would they waste a Flame of Anor on that? Eh. It's a good card, but I don't know. No point in blocking, really. He does have 2 mana open. That could be a counter spell. There's our island. We're gonna go Zur? No. And we're gonna tap. There? Yeah, actually no. I'd rather have the Overlord. Or the white. Oh, he concedes. Okay. I'll take it. But you guys saw how that worked. I just tapped 2. I put the brain in the robot, you know. We really do need to make a bingo board for this channel. I'm thinking of doing it and just like putting it on the channel as like a PDF so you guys can like be like, oh, there's a SpongeBob reference. I got bingo over here. And he complains about mono white life gain. And I forget if I ever told this story on the videos before, but the first deck I ever like solidly built in paper that I didn't just practice with and like tear up immediately just for experience. I kept this deck for like about a year or so. It was a white black, so Orzhov, like just general life gain. I don't know. I learned so much about Magic playing that deck. I don't know. Uh, doesn't we don't need the blue right now, so I'm gonna go ahead with the Overgrown Tomb. So it's a good game. Hello. I mean, it barely started. Here, I have to mute you. Can you just play the game? It's your turn, friend. Oh, come on, dude. Let's. Good game. Yes. Play a land. Okay. All right. Joni Star. All right, I'm gonna report you after this game, dude. Uh, doesn't matter. We actually no, we don't have to pay the life, so we could go like that. Turn 3 is probably an Overlord of the Hauntwoods. I don't think I read this one. When it enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless land token named Everywhere that is every basic land type. So I can add any color essentially. I think I can add any color from it. Dude, what are you doing? All right. If you guys can watching this video, can you report this guy as being an asshole? Because I know he's there. He's not just roping because he's AFK or something. He's just being a dick. And that's another thing. Like, I see on the subreddit all the times, people always complain about, like, oh, people get too long turns, like on the rope, especially. And then they get downvoted to oblivion by the same people that do it. And they're like, oh, just GG, or just put up with it. The Magic subreddit, the Magic Arena subreddit is so horrible. I really just don't like going on there. We are going to pay the life here. Because I want to play a Scytheless Harvest's hand. Are you serious? And he's playing full control? You've got to be kidding me. Like, what are you doing? I'm seriously about to, like, back out here. Because this guy's just being an absolute dick. Oh, I didn't have white. That's why I had to tap the Sanctum Weaver. I just realized that. Okay, what are we gonna look for? Something that reduces time counters. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no, I can't bring back instants or sorceries or avatar powers, so the choice is essentially made for me. Oh, come on. Dude, I'm trying to make a video. Didn't this happen in the last video, like 2 weeks ago? Where I was just like, alright, boys and girls, it's story time. What an absolute dick, because I can tell he's there, because when the cards light up like that, that means he's looking at the cards. Yeah, this guy's just being a dick. Yep, and we're if he does it again, you know what? I'm just gonna back out. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game every turn. And there's no punishment for him either. There's no punishment unless I actually go and report him, which I'm gonna do after I record the video. I know people are gonna say I'm a Karen for doing it, but put yourself in my shoes. Like, are you having fun? Would you be having fun? This is not fun. This is just this guy's being a dick, an absolute dick. I understand if like you're AFK or something. I know connection problems happen in this game, but repeatedly, this guy is just—he's being an asshole, plain and simple. There's no reason for this. Yeah, you know what? If he actually plays something or interacts, I'm just backing out. Yeah, you know what? There needs to be a fuck you button in this game. Yep, I'm not doing this. I'm just not. And he's playing Mill. Oh wait. Oh no, I thought that was Mill. Never mind. That would be fitting if that asshole was playing Mill. I'm salty. You know what? We're not playing ranked, so who cares? Oh, speaking of playing ranked, that's one thing I was thinking about the other day. I think every month when the season resets, maybe I'm just gonna have just a dedicated like Lurus deck video of me just climbing the ladder, like because I usually get knocked down to like gold, um, and I usually just get up to platinum and then just play rank or play the play queue from there. Let's do. I think the play is just the Bramble Familiar as like ramp here because I have a whole lot of lands. So next turn I can play the Dryad and then two lands. Oh, that's definitely the play. Sun Petal Grove, Dryad, Sun Petal Grove again, up the Beanstalk. There we go. And we could actually play this as a creature next turn because we have 5 mana here. Ooh, Palantir of Ornithopter. I've told you on this video on the videos before how much I don't like this card. If you're ever playing against it, my piece of advice to you is lose life for the first like 2 turns and then have them draw the card. No, I can't play that as a creature yet. You, I can. Okay, Cavern Lambent. That's another card I forgot to explain. So there's an ability called Intimidate, which you don't see very often. Intimidate a creature with Intimidate can be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a color with it. So if I'm playing somebody who's playing like black green, I would use it on the white creature because they don't have any white. Alright, so they're gonna exile my graveyards. That's we're not losing that much. We're losing 3 Avatar Horrors, the Overlords, but that's not the end of the world. Lose life again. Damn. 10 life. Um, yeah. I sound dejected because like that was a gamble that just did not pay off right there, taking the life turn two. I just don't even think this card is like fair. I don't know. It goes back to the it's similar to a card in the same set, the One Ring, where it's like these artifacts are just bullshit. It just doesn't feel like Magic, in my opinion. I don't know. They're just trying to shoehorn stuff from Lord of the Rings because now we have to let them draw a card. We're gonna bestow the Bramble here. I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna make too much of a difference because I think we lost this anyway. But we'll see. This is gonna be a board wipe. Yeah. This is where we just say good game. Like I just that everybody has cards they just don't like playing against. My top two, or not top two, but these two cards are in the top five. Is the One Ring and then the Palantir. Like if I see that card, the smile instantly drains from my face. I'm not sure how far we are in the video in terms of time. Probably around like 15 minutes. We'll play like two or three more. Hmm. I want to keep this, but I don't. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Glissa. Ooh, we're playing against red. That might not be a good matchup if this guy's playing aggro. But then again, he didn't have a turn one play, which makes me think he's playing Izzet or something. Uh, we have to pay the life. We don't have to, but oh wait, I can play the Scythus. Okay, I'd rather play that. At least we have a creature on the board instead of just up the Beanstalk. Is he gonna burn it? Because that would be really unfortunate. Nope. Oh, is that the card where it says like I can't gain life anymore? Yeah. I I think this card is very OP. Now I can't gain life the rest of the game. Let's see if we can pull a land here. Nope. I think this is our free loss. I really do. Like, wow, two lands here. I have 24 lands in the deck, and I think I have like a 66 cards in the deck, so there's no way. I don't know. Okay, go. You're not gonna play a freaking land for instant. Maybe up the beanstalk will get us a land. We're gonna be drawing two cards here because it's Scythus also. Alright. Hopefully a blue land also? No point there. We're just gonna attack with the Scythus actually. Because if he tries to destroy off the beanstalk or anything, I could just all set and just sacrifice it to give it protection from red. Is he gonna burn it? No, he's not. He's just gonna take the one. Not sure if I should have even attacked, if it was even worth it. Yeah, he's gonna try to destroy that. But he's targeting it. I can only assume. He's playing red. No, he didn't. Okay. If he was going to, he would have last turn. Oh wait, I could have still attacked and sacrificed it. I forgot I don't have to tap it. Use that ability. Dang it. We'll do the overload. We'll draw a couple cards. Hopefully one of them is a land again. Okay, blue land. That's good. Oh, Yeah, you're gonna see that everywhere land come in. Yeah, it says add 1 mana of any color. No point in doing that. Attack book. We have to discard at the end of the turn, which is unfortunate, but we have 3 legendary creatures here, so we're definitely going to get rid of one of those. How is he going to burn? No. Wait, how did I gain life? If a player is dealt damage this way, I don't know why I can still gain life. Maybe I misread it. I know if is dealt damage, I can't. But that second sentence, if a player is dealt damage this way, they can't get life or gain life for the rest of the game. But he dealt damage to me. I don't get it. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't get it. My brain hurts. Okay, 3. We're still in a good spot. This guy doesn't. I don't know what he's playing. I mean, he hasn't played anything other than the Screaming Nemesis. Choose opponent. Oh, okay. Whoop-de-doo. You got a treasure token. Let's play the Zer. Then maybe a second up the Beanstalk? Yeah. Actually, no, because that would make me have to discard a card. I'm going to play the Bramble Familiar, just as a body. It's not going to have Hexproof, though, because it's not an enchantment creature. This is just a creature. All right, we're going to gain 3 life here. What's that? Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. I mean, I have another one, but damn. No point in paying the life. We're just going to play another Zer. And up the Beanstalk. We'll draw a couple cards. And we attack not there. I just want to attack with the Scythus and the Alced. That way we're gaining 2 life. And if we need to give something protection, we still have that 1 mana available from the Bramble. This is a very close game. This really can go either way at this. And it helps that he's only playing mono red, which is the only color I don't have in this deck, so Intimidate works, with everything. Dealer's choice. Destroy. No, that's definitely getting protection from red. Come on. Are you gonna play? Well, it doesn't matter if he plays the second one. He just has protection. Oh, excuse me, the whole turn. So he's going to attack. There's no point in blocking because that's 4 damage now. You have to remember that. The card doesn't explicitly say it. Like, it's not modified. That's something that can trip you up if you're not paying attention. No point in Menace, really. Do I just ramp? No point in playing Intimidate. Do I just, I think it's ZZ you have to press. No, there's a button combo you could press where it just uses all your mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 5. So we're gonna do Nyxborn Hydra for 5. And I'm gonna put it on the Scythus because that is lifelink. He has hexproof, so I'm not sure what he wants to do here. Does he have another card like Chaos Warp? No. We're drawing a bunch of cards here. I am going to have to discard. And we might as well attack with everything if we're not going to block. We're going to gain 6 life here. So now it becomes a creature. Death Touch, Lifelink, Hexproof. We are going to discard you. We don't need you, Sun Pelipper. Okay. He might scoop. Maybe. Maybe. He might just scoop. I mean, I don't think this guy's being a dick right now. I think he's actually looking through his hand. Because this game isn't over yet. I don't want to just assume that it is. And I am going to go ahead and block. I'm going to play it safe because we don't need... Yeah. So now I can't gain any more life. Why did I take 7? When it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. But we still won. Good game. Good game. I'll take it. You know, I'm going to end on that note. I really want to end on a high note for this one. I like this deck a lot. This is one of my favorites that I've built in a while. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a Planet Coaster video after this. Probably not. I'm probably going to save that for tomorrow morning when I'm drinking my coffee, but there will be one. I like playing Planet Coaster. I've been on a little bit of a kick lately. Yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Let me go through the deck one more time to see if there's anything I missed. Because like I said, like I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but like every single card in this deck like means something in some way or another. Like we used everything. Did we use everything? I think we didn't use the Glissa that much. I mean, that didn't really just come into play. That was just luck of the draw. Fear of Ridicule, a little bit. Guy's Blessing, Sanctum Weaver up the Beanstalk. Yeah, I have 3 copies of up the Beanstalk, so I think I'm going to keep that. Just 3. That seems appropriate. For Sanctum Weavers. Weavi? Would it be Sanctum Weavi? Weavers? Sounds weird. Okay, again, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, or, come back for Planet Coaster tomorrow. Bye.